Baby Rexer, and here's my quick thoughts before I see FNAF 2. I'm expecting to have a blast, but to have some problems. Because the first FNAF, I had many problems. I did not like it, but I'm a type of person that likes sequels really well than the first one. I like sequels better than the first one. So I'm expecting this one to go crazy because the director, I forgot what his name is, but he said they're gonna go crazy. And Jason Blum, the guy of Blumhouse, the owner, he said that they're going crazy with the horror more and scares more because people wanted more scares and shit like that. And yeah, man, I'm just excited for this to see my opinion on it. Man, but the trailers, it looks the same, bro. It looks like I'm gonna have many problems with it, but I'm gonna have a blast. And I'm not gonna check out the first one because usually I have to check out the first one because it's been a really long time since the sequel or the third movie came in. I gotta check out the first one and the second one. For example, Avatar, I gotta check out the first one and the second one again so I can rewind my brain so I know what's happening in the Avatar franchise once I check out Avatar Fire and Ash. But yeah, man, let's do this. Two more things for real though. The reason that I don't gotta go check out the first FNAF to rewind my brain, right, is because I remember a good amount of what happened in that movie. I remember a good amount of what happened in that movie, so I don't need to go check out the first one again. So yeah. So yo, drop a like, follow me, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, I have seen FNAF 2 and it was definitely better than the original movie, FNAF. The movie was a little predictable, a little too predictable. Okay, so for example, the first scene, like, bro, like, okay, so this is one of my highlights too, bro. So the first scene, we get Charlotte, right? And she's just there. She wants to see automatronics, and right? She wants to see the automatronics, right? But bro, she goes to the back room because Freddy took a kid, right? Freddy took a kid. And that kid, I'm thinking that kid, it didn't get confirmed, but I'm thinking that kid was the brother of Vanessa too. But the predictable part was her gonna be the main villain of this movie. And bro, another highlight for real was my main highlight, like from her scene, from the first scene in the movie, right? Charlotte, it was basically people not giving a fuck. Like, if that was to happen in real life, right, people would just stare, people would just not give a fuck, bro. They would just let that shit happen for real. They wouldn't really give a fuck. So that's what I took from that. But another predictable part, bro. Another predictable part was when Shawty, right, Vanessa, it was during the first scene still. We're still on the first scene for real. But when Charlotte was trying to go in the room, right, to see why Freddy took the kid, but Charlotte got her arm grabbed, right? She was trying to tell people, hey, someone's took a kid. He took the kid to the back. I need help. Come help me. But they weren't giving a fuck. They were not giving a fuck. And then Vanessa, for real, when Charlotte walked up close to the room where the kid got took into, right? Vanessa tried to grab her arm and say, Charlotte, don't go in there. But I was like, that's Vanessa right there. And I was correct, for real. Another highlight for me really was Mr. Berg getting grabbed, bro. Him getting killed for real, bro, because he was mean to Abby, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with bro? Like, making fun of her project and shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? But yeah, man, that's another highlight for me, for real. Not him, not his character, but him getting grabbed. Another one of my highlights for real was Abby. She was good in this movie, better than the first one, less annoying. No, she wasn't annoying in this movie, but yeah, there was some things that annoyed me, I guess. But bro, At first, I wasn't too sure about her character. I was like, is this the right actor to make Abby older? You feel me? Is this the right actor to present her for the movie? But then I grew on her for real. Avengers Assemble! Another highlight for real for me was the original animatronics, you feel me, from the first movie coming back to save Vanessa, Abby, Mike from her brother. I forgot what his name is. I don't even think they gave his name up, but it was definitely that for sure, man. They didn't really fight either, bro. It was just the original animatronics coming to save them from the bad ones that was working with Charlotte. But yeah, man, I'm out. What if? Call me this winner for the what if this happens for FNAF 3, if a FNAF 3 movie happens. But call me the winner. What if the director, Emma, and Jason Blum, you feel me? What if they got together and shit, bro? They were like, yeah, let's make FNAF 3 Avengers versus the bad animatronics, you feel me? So like, yeah, call me the big winner if it happens. But I just gotta give my props to Jason Blum for making it more good, bro. Better than the first one for sure. No problems from me from this movie, none. But yeah, man.